On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that are flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm chopping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that are flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm chopping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame with a lot of hate. Get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the.
What's going on? Gang, 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 gang. So, I got a receipt here. How much is a box of cereal? Where are you guys? Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, $5. $5, okay? One item. Mrs. Otter, okay? Mrs. Otter, we're about to get married, okay? Now, these are the things that, in my opinion, yes, she's here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. In my opinion, you should tell your partner if you buy, because we don't eat sugary cereal, right? And you should tell your partner if you buy something like Frosted Flakes, and don't tell me for how long, 2 days?
Yeah.
And you eat it when I go out golfing.
Yeah.
And then I come home and all of a sudden you have Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
How is that going to build a healthy relationship going forward? What does the Otter Gang think about this? I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. She felt a disturbance in the force.
See, Amy knows what's up.
She's pregnant.
Exactly. If I want them to myself, then I will have them to myself. I gave you a bowl.
You're giving me a child.
And that.
Okay.
You got the best of both.
I got one bowl out of it. Well, we'll get back. We'll get on to practicing because that's just how the cookie crumbles. Wow. I was sad. I was like, you've had Frosted Flakes for how long? And I haven't gotten any. All right, number 20, guys and gals. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate every single one of you Otter Gang members. Did I tell you about the rotation of the Earth? Did I tell you about the rotation of the Earth? It really made my day. That's like that's probably the worst one I've heard all day. Out of 20, that is the worst one. Oh man. Yeah, 1.5. Yeah, let's do another one. Right? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear another one, because that was horrible, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll go 21. Yeah, I see the ones, right? Okay, number 21. What do you call someone who murders breakfast food? Hey, Amy. What do you call someone who murders breakfast food? A serial killer. That's the one. How appropriate. Now that's redemption song. That's redemption. That is redemption. You call it Mrs. Otter. That's what you call it. Oh, what's going on, gang? Good to see everybody here. We're going live early. We had doctor's appointment this morning, and then I just wanted to get on here, get live. What's going on? Broadband, Ivan TT, Vegas Miner, French Toaster in the chat, Amy Lives Crypto, Luke Zaldana, Bjorn, however you want to say it, Blackie Chan, Verified Trader, Jake Jones, Chris Klein, what's going on? NW Crypto, Seymour Liddy, Darren Does Things. Much love to every single one of you guys. Verified Trader, scrolling through here quickly. STL Coin, all you guys. Robert Jones, good to see you. Rokinos, good to see you. You guys did not like that first joke. Yeah, that's hilarious. Good to see you guys all here. Amazing, amazing day. So we are in an Ethereum long. Entry at 34.05 given in advance this morning. We were talking about live trading and basically what I'm looking at, what you guys are looking at. Are we getting a bounce? Are we getting a dump? What are you guys thinking? The poll says 30% bounce, 26% dump, sideways, 18%, and who the F knows at 26%. So yeah, we did give the Ethereum trade idea. Now this is more of a swing long. We are currently still in this over here on BloFin, which is our sponsored exchange. If you do want the BloFin exchange, it does pop up multiple times throughout the stream. But yeah, we're up a little bit right now. So at 417, you can see that we are up. Looking over here, let me see here. We're up about 12%, okay? 50% of a position. Just looking for this to continue on upwards, okay? So live trading, right? It's a doozy. Tuesdays are typically a little bit of a rejection day after a false move on Monday. That's one thing that we do want to bring to the attention of everybody today, so we can go over to Bitcoin into our yummy bounce zone that was given in advance. If we look at where we're really at on this, we're kind of in an uptrend here, which is concerning, right? Because why is it concerning? Because we haven't yet made a higher high on kind of like a macro side. So looking at this, we have simply come back and retested that key volume shelf. You know how we talk about shelves on this channel. So we have come back and retested. If we're to draw a horizontal line here, we can see that we've basically come back and retested it. Now, this was our yummy bounce level that we were looking for some continuation, right? We're looking for that continuation onwards and upwards. We could pull a fib from maybe this swing low and up. We can see golden pocket. Okay, so there's some things here lining up that we could possibly be bouncing from. We also have a retest of the previous highs here. Okay. And if we get into a shorter time frame like the 15-minute and zoom out a little bit, we did have a soft order block down below here that was being filled. Okay, so you can see that within here, there is a little bit of an order block that is being filled. So are we going to bounce? It looks okay right now. I didn't take the Bitcoin long. I took the Ethereum long because I found more confirmations in my Ethereum long. So coming down into that lower level here, we can see we have some multiple confluences lining up. So we have this uptrend here. We have higher highs and higher lows. We have a breakout retest on this downwards trend line, which is nice in my opinion. So you can see breakout, retest, continuation. Okay, I love a trade like that. With a nice trend line coming up as support. So you got double, X marks the spot confluences, okay? You also have a nice push up into the point of control of the local range, right? So that's nice as well, where you are looking to flag out and break out, right? And then if we take this and if you want to measure it or whatever it is, you can be looking to come to the top of the range, which is something we are looking for in this Ethereum trade. But I have not taken profits. I am in 50% of this trade, and I'm hopefully looking for a bounce, okay? Looking for a bounce. Now, Blackie Chan says he took a BTC long in ETH at 34.13. Come on, baby, says Jake Jones. Okay, so we'll see if we do get the bounce, right? But you can see here, if we zoom in, and this was given in advance 2 days ago on Ethereum, okay? So we've been patient enough throughout all of this to wait for this kind of opportunity where we're looking for that kind of ABC kind of correction to the downside into our, we break out here, right? We look for the ABC into here and then the continuation out, right? So right now, what we can see too is on our shorter term time frames, we are getting lower lows, okay? And we are getting higher highs, okay? This gives us divergences, which is a nice thing to see on shorter term time frames, right? So we'll wait and see. We know we're at a very questionable spot in the market with BTC finally kind of pushing out. But if we're looking at BTC on more of like a midterm macro, not like a big macro scale, but like a midterm macro, and we're looking like if we pull our fibs from swing low to swing down, we are bouncing off the 382, right? So if we look at this as, a big downwards trend, so if we go from here to here, and we can see we are in this beautiful down regression trend here that we are pushing down. If this is one move straight down, we are simply bouncing off the 382 and pushing downwards. Okay, this would be an aggressive rejection. Okay, this would be a very aggressive rejection off the 382. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just saying this is something to be aware of, to bring to your guys' attention so that we're prepared. Okay, so we always want to be a prepared trader. A prepared trader is a profitable trader. But we do have some very good volume at this level that we are getting rejected at. If we look at the entire range here, friends, we can simply see that we are above the value area low, which is a good sign, okay? Which is a good sign whenever we get down below here, we swing fail, we look for a push back up, reclaiming the value area low, and look for that continuation onwards and upwards, trying to get above this volume node over here at 64,000. Okay, so we're targeting to get above 64,000, and then inevitably trying to get into this 67,000, which is our golden pocket, which is going to be the biggest amount of resistance for us to get through. Okay, so we have a general idea. So we're looking for the bounce. We want to see continuation. We did get a little bit of news today, which could have moved the markets, right? And it is going to be a bit of a doozy this week, okay? So we can see that we did have jobs come in, which was sort of bearish, but nonetheless not horrible, in my opinion, not horrible. And then Chair Powell somewhat talking, right? So these are things that have passed now, right? So the markets kind of baked them in, and that's good to see. Tomorrow, I would think, would be a more of an interesting one with the minutes. And then Friday with unemployment rate. Unemployment rate, I think, is going to be the most interesting one out of them. But the minutes tomorrow will be interesting nonetheless as well. Okay, so we prepare, but we're trying to put the probabilities in our favor and just being aware of the news. Now, we know across the board, if we go to any sort of website, and we look, like I use Crypto Panic a lot of the time, or Twitter, right? We can see, you got some bullish news coming in, but nothing too insane, right? We got Bonk and Solana and Cardano, which is working in the background. We're expecting the Ethereum ETFs and all these kind of things that are going on in the crypto world. But we are aware that, maybe this downwards trend was this sell-off in Mt. Gox, okay? I'm not saying that Mt. Gox is the catalyst to this dump. I'm just saying that we're prepared. And right now we're bouncing off the 382. We really want to see that reclaim of the 382 and at least push it to the equilibrium of this range, which would be at the 0.5 here around 65,000. That would mean getting above that 64,000 resistance and pushing it into support. Okay, that's going to be indicative of some higher prices. That doesn't mean that we can't trickle back down here and then have continuation this way. Okay, it's just something that I'm preparing for the next couple of days. Okay, we are still looking for the balance. If there's anything you guys want me to take a look at so that I can have a look for you guys, throw some altcoins down below. I'd be glad to look at all those for you guys and get through them. So we're going to go top down on Bitcoin. You can see we are in the ETH trade right now. If you are new here and you want to hang out with us and get free trade signals and join the amazing community, then you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. The link's down below. Amazing, amazing Discord. Where we give the trade setups, what we were looking for on Bitcoin coming into the zone, yummy bounce zone this morning. Aerodrome, we'll take a look at Aerodrome. We'll take a look at Injective. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, obviously, because Bitcoin is Big Papa, right? We'll take another gander at Ethereum. I can see you guys here, so FET in the place to be, stand as well. Ando, which we gave an amazing setup for Ando over the weekend. That was pretty banger. Render. Okay, and we'll get through that. And Floki for the cat. We do it for the cat. I believe Chris's cat's name is Floki. So we'll take a look at these and hopefully get to... can we look at Arrow? Yes, Big Boy Crypto. Good to see you. And welcome to the crew, to the gang, as we say here, and Arrow. So I'm going to take a look at all these guys. I'm not in any kind of scalp or long trades right now. but I can go over how I would set that up. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a pushback here on Ethereum. Our initial resistance, if we're looking at this structurally, is going to be coming back up and retesting these lows here. So might have a TP, take profit 1 here. If we bull swing low to swing high to swing low, we can see that would be our equilibrium within the range, right? So probably coming up to retest that will be around 3,430, and then we can reassess. What we're looking for here is continuation out of here, right? So we're looking for this more of a long-term swing trade, protecting ourselves below the lows here. Is kind of what I'm thinking long-term for Ethereum is I'm looking for a little bit of a rotation on Ethereum. But we're going to get into Bitcoin and make sure that we take a look at all your favorite altcoins and hopefully provide you guys with a little bit of insight in what we're looking for so that we can all profit from this market together. It hasn't been easy, but this is like a range scalping paradise. If you have a strategy and you're following good risk management, you can make a lot of money within it, right? So we want to be able to bring that home to you guys and make sure that we are able to extract as much profit as possible out of these markets. So what do we see? Yesterday we talked about this. So we had that weekly close. Okay, the weekly close, bullish in my opinion, push up, beautiful hammer candle. Okay, that doesn't mean we're going up necessarily. It's just a good indication that people are agreeing that this is a fair price for Bitcoin, around 62,000. Okay, people are buying it. It doesn't mean we're going to drop down to that dreaded 53,000, 50,000, in my opinion. Right now, it's suggesting, the price action is suggesting that we are agreeable that this price is a buy level, okay? So for me, it's the pennant, it's the bull flag, it's however you want to draw it. We're at the bottom of a range and we're looking for the push back up to the middle of the range, like we talked about, getting above that 64,000 and pushing into that very stubborn 67,000. Okay, so that's the idea here. If we are to be longing and popping back up and bouncing, if we are to roll over, then we're looking for liquidity grabs, right? So if we go over to our 3-day, which is kind of my favorite long-term time frame, I just stress that the 3-day, Fibonacci number, very good market cipher. Kind of, it's a little bit quicker than the weekly, right? And for me, it's very much been giving me good signals. So the signal I'm looking at on the 3 days, I'm looking at a lower low and a higher high right now. So I'm looking for this hidden bullish divergence with the VWAP coming up and the money flattening out. That's kind of where I'm at with the long-term outlook. And I'm not trying to fight this macro uptrend, right? I'm looking for the pushback over here. Even though that the weekly market cipher here is a head and shoulders and is playing down to the zero line, okay? So I'm aware of the head and shoulders on the weekly. I can see money is steadily coming out, but this to me is the downwards trend here. So this is a flag that we have on market cipher, right? However, we are starting to see with bullish momentum, the momentum is still to the upside. It's just they're really making us wait, right? They're making us wait. So I'm not trying to get overly bullish. I'm just trying to look for the continuation of this trend to get everybody kind of, bored. Boredom is the key, I think, for the market maker, grabbing liquidity along the way, getting people over leveraged and overextended on this move, and then eventually moving up into August, right? End of July into August. So that's the thesis right now that I'm going with until we lose significant lows. And that would be losing this low here at 58 or 56,000 and then coming back down and retesting that 50,000 order block within this area here, okay? So that's the general idea right now, and we're sticking to our guns until proven otherwise, where we are looking for an accumulation back up and onwards from Bitcoin, okay? So we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting along the way. Now, going into our 3-day, what do we see is that hidden bullish divergence, VWAP crossover push to the upside. So that's what I'm kind of trying to front run here by getting in a swing long on Ethereum, getting an idea of a bounce zone on Bitcoin, right? And looking for this continuation upwards. Do we get it right now? I'm not really convinced that we're going to get it right now. Right now, I'm thinking we are retesting the highs. I'm looking for a continuation here. and hopefully we don't get a big double top rejection. Okay, we got somewhat of a double top rejection yesterday. If we go into a shorter term time frame, we can see that we did get our double top here, up literally at our golden pocket of the short term range. So if I go on my hourly here and I pull my fib from, I believe it's this swing high to the swing low down here, pardon me for a second, we can see that we did get a perfect rejection from there. Okay, so that's okay. And then we clearly came back and grabbed some liquidity of people getting short up here a little late, right? So they've grabbed liquidity this way, and we're bouncing off that 382 that I showed you guys at the beginning of the stream for a little bit of a rejection back down, retesting the highs, but also looking for that push out, right? That push out's really what we're trying to grab right now with the longs. Okay, so we're in the ETH long. We're not in a Bitcoin long, but I may consider it if I get some more confirmation. So let's go into our daily time frame. What can we see on our daily time frame that's appealing right now is that our momentum wave is pushing up, but it's the money flow that gets me excited, right? The push up to the zero line here. Yes, we have flattened out a little bit ever since this rejection here, but overall, looking at these daily candles, they do look as though they have some strength, okay? A little bit of wickage up at the tops here, right? So caution, right? Caution right now. A little bit of a hammer candle at the top here. So let's see what this produces. But right now you can see it's a simple wick test of the previous range where you've come back, you've wick tested this area, and now we look for this to continue outwards, okay? So patience will prevail with anything like this. It looks a little bit different on Ethereum, okay? So going over to our 12-hour, if we were drawing the same kind of deal with what we saw on Ethereum, it would be this downwards trend line, right, being retested with the momentum to the upside from this upwards trend line being retested. So that's what we see on Ethereum. That's what we see on Bitcoin. Okay, so where X marks the spot, we're at that area where we are really looking for strengths, right? We're looking for strength to come into the market and push us out of this area and come back and really challenge that 64 to 65,000 area and flip it to support. Okay, we want to see that for strength in Bitcoin. Otherwise, we're looking to revisit the lows and swing failure pattern, either to grab liquidity here or grab some liquidity down here. Okay, that's the kind of idea. We are also talking about where is maximum pain. And maximum pain, in my opinion, is to get a little bit more of a push here, probably to that 67,000 golden pocket area of this area here. So we're looking for that push up into that area here, get everybody excited, and then slam it down on their heads, swing failing the bottom, and then continuing upwards. Okay, I do believe we're in for a wait to see any sort of dramatic move over the next couple of days. Okay, it's gonna probably lead into that Thursday, Friday, and we'll see where we're at for now. Okay, the 12-hour though on Market Cipher here is looking a lot better with the push in money flow to the upside. Now I'm really looking for money flow to come back in. That's going to be long-term kind of our narrative pushing us up. If we see the red dot on this here where we're oscillating on the downside, and we see the little trigger wave above here, this can really break people's hearts, right? If you're looking for long. So that's also something to be cautious about when we're looking at Market Cipher, because this typically, if it was a bearish market right now, if we were in a downtrend, this would be golden, right? This would be the money maker where, okay, we're in a nice downtrend. We've peaked our head, whack-a-mole, right? We've peaked our head like a little Diglett Pokemon, right? This guy is just up here waiting to be absolutely demolished into the ground with VWAP crossover. So this would be bearish if we weren't at this momentum coming up into the market here. So maybe we do see this, or maybe we just see continuation out. Okay, we want to see the zero line on the 12 push us out, okay, and that would be better for our momentum waves. But if we were in a a big downtrend in a bear market, then this would be your ideal situation. If we inverted this, right? If we looked at this and we flipped it upside down, which I'm not going to do because it's just, you know what it would look like. That would be a very bullish, nice Pokemon reference, says Chris Klein. We would look for that continuation. So that's kind of where I'm at long term. We need to see strengths hold right now, okay? But overall, it did invert my chart. I hit Alt-I. Now I'm in a different chart. Okay, let's go back. So we're looking for this to hold, right? And we put our money where our mouth is. We're in the Ethereum long. It's looking all right for now, okay? We're looking for it to come up to this 430 and continue its work upwards. Bitcoin, let's go into the 4-hour, take a look as well. And what can we see here? A little bit of a pushback, okay? We know we have some support here. It took a weekend of effort to put in a break of these highs here. You can see how rejection, selling pressure, right? And now we're coming back to revisit the scene of the crime and looking for that push back out. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. On the 4-hour, yes, we have our momentum down. Yes, we have money coming out. So the hopium is that we see the pushback on VWAP right now and the push back into this upper region here, right? We can see exhaustion here and exhaustion here. So typically when you get exhaustion, you get a push back, right? So push back, maybe we get this, okay? Maybe we come back and revisit the point of control of last week, right? Into this area here. That's the second option that I wanted to present to you guys, is that maybe we come back, test the POC, right? We have a much larger kind of ABC back down where we have pushed, right? And then we get this ABC and then we continue. Okay, that's a very big possibility because it literally took that here as well. If I was to pull this over here, you can see the push out, the ABC, and then the push and continuation, right? So maybe we see this, but right now I'm seeing a little bit of strength and a little bit of confluence that suggests that the move might start here rather than down here at the POC because we have this support from our previous highs, okay? So seeing a little bit of a pushback back up to 62,000 here on Bitcoin, looking quite strong in the sense that we've rolled over, but yet we've held, okay? We've rolled over, yet we held after a perfect double top here on our 1 hour. So you can see making a higher high, a lower low, bearish divergence pushing us down, rolling over after losing support, and then coming into this area here after kind of the news this morning. So poor news pushed us down. We came back, we tested support, and yet we have still managed to hold and push back, okay? We haven't completely broken structure. When we break structure, we're going to come back down and close below this area. If we wick down below the point of control and then we push back, that's still strength in my opinion. That's not a close below here on like a high-term time frame. That's just a wick down, grabbing some liquidity, and then pushing us back up. So two options is really to come back up, retest the highs here, and then get rejected into that point of control, as we see here. So coming back, retesting these highs, pushing back down, coming to this point of control, and then taking off, okay? Or right now is that we just flag out, and then we drop, right? And then we continue. The bullish scene is what I'm looking for, is where we are just coming like this, okay? And really trying to get above this massive level of resistance around 64,000 to 64,500, okay? That's what I would like to see. Doesn't mean that's what we're going to see. That's why we use stop losses and good risk management. But nonetheless, you can see this is the local golden pocket, and we look for the continuation out of this area. It's actually quite good that we revisited the golden pocket. You can see here simply when we pulled that fib, if I go back, we can see that we were attempting to have a bullish continuation at the 382, a push up and a aggressive pump out. We didn't get that aggressive pump up. We retested it. We double topped, bearish divergence downwards. Okay, so now we have retraced fully at the 618, and we are looking for that just steady continuation pattern on Bitcoin in the short-term time frames. Okay, so that's where I'm at with Bitcoin. We're going to jump into your altcoins. Hopefully we can find some key levels for you guys and some setups on your favorite altcoins. We have taken those down. Alexandra G, Tony Soprano, Retro, Mike Tech. What's going on? Pencil Ninja as well. So many legends in here. Is Wild WLD WorldCoin dead, guys? Probably. We kind of somewhat subconsciously hope so. Good to see you guys. Bullish Bradley. Hope you're doing well, man. Ton Short, verified trader. We'll have to take a look for you, my friend. But Ton is pushing that Ton to Ton. Ooh, that just so scandalous. Yeah, Ton is coming up, grabbing an order block up top here. So we'll have to see if Ton gets that rejection. We got a list, but thank you guys so much for being here. We got on here early. I know, early. So we are currently in an Ethereum trade while we were at the doctor's. Now we are currently up. Oof, let's see. Oh, yeah, we're up 20%, baby. Let's go. You know what I can't get used to is sharing my my face. I guess I gotta look at it every day. But sharing my face on an exchange, right? Because we got partnered with BloFin, which is our trusted exchange. But you can see we're up almost 20% here on our ETH trade that was given in advance. I don't know. This picture, man, it's just it's a classic. There's a story behind the picture, okay? There's a story behind the picture, but we're up 18% on our Ethereum trade given in advance. So looking for this, you can change the background. Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, it's somewhat promotive. What's the word? It's good for promotion, right? So it says, hey man, if you trade with Alex Crypto, you might get free trade setups like this and make lots of money, right? That's what it says, because that's what happened, right? Oh man, promotional. Thank you, Chris. See, that's why I have English speak not well friends. That's me. Promotionary. I don't know if I got it in me. So we're gonna go through some ideas. I told you guys that I bought $8,000 worth of Aerodrome. Now let's take a look at our movers, our Aerodrome as well. So we're just gonna go over this idea here. So Aerodrome still beaten up. Okay, I believe Aerodrome is due for a big move. So this was, pardon me, also another trade given in advance. Okay, you don't have to necessarily go long here. What I'm saying is that where we're at is a very nice bounce level, in my opinion, and this could make you a lot of money. So looking at Aerodrome, I'm seeing bullish continuation. I'm seeing it at its lows. I'm not seeing exhaustion, okay? I'm not seeing like, oh my God, we're going to die. I'm seeing this continuation here after a nice flag down. So I am looking for to get up and onwards on Aerodrome. Okay, overall, I'm bullish on Aerodrome. It has a lot of total volume unlocked, and the TVL is good on it. And it's been beaten up pretty good, right? And I am bullish on Ethereum, as you guys probably know. So I am looking for that continuation. You can see here on the daily, we got our beautiful, what pattern is this, my friends? We got our beautiful shoe pattern, right? You can see our shoe pattern, which typically is signifying a bottom, okay? How do we know that signifies a bottom? Well, if you look at it here in a smaller term time frame, there it is. If you look at it over here on a smaller term time frame, there it is. If you want to, there it is, right? So you look for these shoe patterns, okay? And it's not going to be perfect, guys. It just visually, to me, this is what I see, okay? I see Mrs. Otter in those 6-inch heels when I first met her. going out with her friend, and she was about 10 inches taller than me. And I was like, damn, girl, I'll climb that mountain. You know what I mean? So Arbitrum unlock coming on the 14th, I believe. Yes, so token unlock on the 14th. And we'll be interested to see that. The shoe pattern should be on TradingView. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They got to know. So I am looking for this long for continuation on Arbitrum. It has been beaten up. Now, why am I buying this on spot? I've done research on the tokenomics and blah, 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 blah. But also in comparison to others, right? Am I going to go and buy Toncoin, which is at its all-time highs right now? Or am I going to go and buy something that has proven itself somewhat in this run up that has been massacred to the downside, where I can get a 200% just by getting back to where we were trading from before? Okay, and that's my thought pattern behind that. It's not financial advice. It never is. You guys know I will share what I do with you guys and why I do it, so that you guys are aware of my holdings and of how I trade. So this is a possible shoe pattern. I think I've seen it all, says Nicholas G. Yeah, that's the one, man. I can code that for TradingView and make an indicator. This is just visually. Like, I used to just go like, you see the dump and then you see the shoe. And that's how I used to draw it. But now I went and found an emoji, right? So we're good to go. So Arbitrum, I'm just looking at there at the lows for a continuation, okay? I'm trying to see if I'm going to take profit on my ETH, take profit one hit, right? So you can see here, we'll go over and do that. Here, TP1 hit on ETH. Okay? Then I'm going to move my stop loss up a little bit, and I'm going to do that on my exchange now, but I'm going to make it so that it's a free trade. Okay, so I've taken profit now. I move this up so that this profit is equal to my stop loss. So now it's a free trade, and I get to do the stream with you guys because I don't want to be super distracted, but I also, we're here to trade and we're here to make money. And if we weren't doing that, then how could I sit here and yell at you guys with a camera on my screen and saying, hey, man, I'm a trader trying to help you guys, but, I don't trade because I see too much of that shit going around in the industry, and we're trying to change that over here at Alexo Crypto. Traders helping traders. That's why it's pretty awesome to be here with you guys. So, Injective, looking for a rollover. I know, I'm an Injective maxi. Going through Injective, Arbitrum, ETH, FET, Sand, Ando, Render, Floki, and Arrow. Okay, that's the altcoins that you guys have chosen. So we're going to go over Injective. You guys know I'm an Injective maxi, okay? As bad as it sounds, I think Mark Cuban, who is a big founder of Injective, billionaire, he's going to want it to succeed. And if you look in history, Injective is succeeding. So far, so good, right? Do I believe that this is a great buy zone? Yes, okay? I am biased. This is not financial advice. However, I really like Injective. And they're partnering with FET, which we're going to do Fetch AI, I believe, for some AI innovation on Injective. So not only are they doing good things, but they're also, incorporating AI, which, I could put Alexo Crypto AI and slap it on my forehead, and I'd probably have triple the subscribers. But, if you are new here, consider subscribing because it, helps the channel. Looking at this, so we have come down, we have done our little shoe pattern, we have bounced double bottom, beautiful double bottom here with continuation, money coming back into the green and flagging out. So this is a very nice sign in my opinion. Why am I looking for it to roll over? Okay, now it doesn't mean it's going to necessarily come down here, but that's the safe bet. Okay, and you can see golden pocket within this range. Now it is bouncing off the 382, so it is currently at the lows of of a 382 bounce, looking for that continuation out. Does that mean we're going to get it? We'll have to wait and see, right? For me right now, it's very much just consolidating, right? And Injective tends to do that. I mean, we took advantage of this range up here quite nicely, but if I'm going to look for a long on this, I want to have sort of a confirmed area of where I'm looking for confluence, right? My confluence right here would be, okay, we've bounced off the 382 and we're looking for that continuation on Injective. However, right, we really have just chopped sideways, okay? There hasn't been too much here. You can see the little V-shaped recovery that we had, and then the chop down, back down to the 382 level, right? And we're looking for that continuation, right? If we get the continuation, great, and we look for that. Otherwise, I am looking for a rollover, and the rollover would be down to this area because we have previous highs, we have previous volume support, and that would still be a higher low. In my opinion, that is still very bullish, okay? Altcoins are aggressive, so we don't want to just press buy right here. It could work, but for me, it's definitely about stacking confluences and making sure that we are taking the best probable trades in order to make money, okay? Is that who I think it is in my chat? The one, the only, Mr. Crypto Billy Goat Tails? Mr. Billy? Is that Billy? It could be someone else. But all I know is that Alexander G does a very good job on reminding everybody that Billy Goat Tails is coming up. Trading Guru, the Love Guru, Army Piper, friend of the channel, one of my family, is getting the interview. So make sure you guys come out tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to Billy Goat Tails, Giver's Game Mentality. I mean, we love you, Billy, and we love Billy Goat Tails, and we're all here to support one another, and this is part of the gang. So it's very, very, not only entertaining, but valuable, right? A lot of these places that you go, you listen to a stream here, you listen to a stream there, and you don't get any kind of value. It's just a lot of regurgitation, right? Come and join Billy Goat Tails tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are family. I was just talking to Billy on the phone the other day. So, I mean, love you, Billy, wherever you are. Billy Goat Tails tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's what I'm looking for in Injective. I'm not looking to get into this right away, okay? I would be more patient than not right now, just waiting out. Gotta head out, catch up later. Take care. Darren does things. Lunar Beaches Crypto in the chat. My man, what's going on, man? Good to see you. He is also a trader in our Discord who also has his own YouTube channel. So not only do you get TA from the guy who answers your questions and is very knowledgeable about the charts, but you also get live streams and a channel. And he goes live early. So spoiling the gang. Been my friend for almost 2. Clicks your BloFin share card. Thank you, Tony Soprano. But yeah, go and support Lunar Beaches Crypto too. He's been my friend for 2 years. We basically started trading together. So it's pretty cool, man. Otter Gang, can we do Rune? Thank you. Jorn Besser, my man. Who's your daddy and what does he do? Stop whining. Jorn Besser, of course we can do Rune, my friend. So let's go over and take a look at Runa Baluna to the upside. So Rune has flown up to this green box. I don't even know what this green box is because I haven't done TA on Rune in a little time here. So looking at Rune, ooh, baby, this might be an awesome buy here. Wow. So we can see Rune has had a beautiful breakout, push up, lost support. Right now it's coming up and retesting this trend line. Okay. Look at that sell wall that was given in advance. Oh, man. I love when I come back and I look at something and I'm like, dang, Daniel, that was perfect. Not once, but twice did you get a perfect sell into this dump, okay? Not once, but twice. I love it. I love it. I love it. But what are we looking for now, right? It doesn't really matter what happened then. We're looking for now. So bottoming structure, what do we see, my friends? Gang. We see a beautiful, beautiful shoe pattern, right? We see the swing low, the consolidation, and the breakout and continuation, right? So what do we want to do with this, right? Here's your shoe pattern coming down, breaking out, flattening out, and over, right? There's your shoe. Now we have broken out, made a higher high, okay, and a higher low, and we're looking for a continuation, okay? So beautiful downtrend here, retesting it, continuing out, okay? So right now we have some resistance. Our resistance is $4.37, okay? We want to see a break out of that $4.30, flip it to support, and look for a continuation. Right now, this is a shorting zone, okay? This is where you're supposed to short. Otherwise, we are looking for a swing failure back down, a retest to the highs, and continuation as well. So you have multiple options here on Rune. Right now is not the place to go long. Either you want to see it push into this area and hold, or you want to see it retest the previous highs and then continue out, okay? Overall, looking at the 4-hour here, you can see money's coming back in. This is a great sign from Market Cipher, okay? So money is coming back in. We're looking for that continuation to the upside. But overall, it is bearish, okay? So we are looking for the continuation out, right? We can see that we are clearly making lower lows and lower highs on the way down here. So a retest back to this point of control would not surprise me after making good structure, okay? So if we pull swing low to swing high, where we're at right now, you know, I would target within this area here for a potential long because of market structure change on the short term, okay? But for now, either we're getting above this key level of resistance here at $4.37, or we're coming back down to continue this move up, okay? So patience will prevail with anything like this. You could just come back and retest these highs here. So like I said, you want to kind of set the trap and look for continuation in either which way. Proof of the move is here. So we have made higher highs, right? So we're looking for another higher low is what we're trying to do. Did you draw that key resistance level, or is that an indicator? I drew this one. So that's from previous data from before. So I go through and I draw all my resistance levels on these key assets. So as you can see here, I typically will pull it with a fixed range volume profile tool. I will pull this across the range, and I will identify key areas of volume that coincide with key areas of candle closes, which allows me to really take advantage of price action, okay? And by doing that, we can identify where we think price is going to react from, especially with something like Bitcoin, okay? I always give the levels for Bitcoin. If you go on the Discord and you take a look, you can go over here to my TA, and you can simply see that I share this screen that looks like a big bunch of scribbles, but you get all the levels that I use on the right-hand side here, okay? All the levels, and that's from my TA. And you can see if I go over to my Bitcoin chart, you can see if I pull these up, because I'm a short-term time trader, and I zoom in onto my 15-minute, it helps me with take profits, support and resistance, key levels. Look, it called the top perfectly here. It called the middle retest here, the resistance here, the support here, okay? It works. Support and resistance works. It's just how you use it, right? It's a tool to add confluence. It's a tool to add, you know, if I get long here, well, take profit 1 should be here and take profit 2 should be here. And maybe I close the trade here, right? They're tools to help you trade, right? If you look right here, we have gotten a beautiful, beautiful bounce at a key level here, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bounce, right? Now we're coming back up to retest the highs. Maybe we get rejected and see the continuation here, okay? So I always add them to my charts, and it's up to you as a trader on how you use them, right? But look at that. called the bottom perfectly, right? Called the top perfectly. And I haven't changed these in over a month, right? I adjust them every now and then, but they keep ringing true, so therefore I keep using them, right? How's our Ethereum trade doing? We get a rejection from the lows? Yes, we have. Okay, so, oh yeah, we're pushing up into it, but you can see the initial rejection on our Ethereum trade. Like I said, coming up, retest these lows, right? We have done so. Rejection back down, pushing back up, trying to get above it, okay? Trying to get above it. We'll see if it does. You got a fair value gap up here that you could be looking to fill as well. So let's see if we get there on our 15-minute. But we've taken profit one. We are in the money today. Let's go, guys. Let's go. That's awesome. Let's go over and take a look at FET. Okay, FET is AI. So looking at FET here for you, my friends. Did you tag me in something, Tony? Did you fix it? Oh my God. Oh shit. And this is why you have a trading group, my friends. This is why. Because this is open mouth thumbnails, man. Nothing worse than I think CryptoFace put it perfectly, a dick sucking thumbnail. Oh man. So if you want to use the code down below and support the channel, please, not only can you use that, but I will even share the beautiful open mouth joke that you got to have fun, man. And that's the thing, right? If you can't laugh at yourself, then, what's the point? But I will even share the beautiful open mouth face in the Discord. So if you just want to join the Discord so you can spam this on Twitter and tag me in it, then go right ahead. There's no bad. It's all good advertising. There's no such thing as bad imagery and good imagery. Look at the Hawk Tua, okay? Everybody's talking about Hawk Tua, whether you think it's cool or whether you think it's stupid or whether you think she's gross. It doesn't matter. It's all, she's selling hats, isn't she? She's selling hats, man. Oh, man. Let's go. I love you, Tony, man. Tony's a real OG as well, man. God bless you, bro. I'm giving you too many ideas, eh, Tony? So what has happened with FET? You've come down, you've grabbed this order block down here. Beautiful, beautiful grab. Now you're looking for higher highs and higher lows, right? So you're pushing out. Great indication here on your daily, where you have simply pushed down, right? And now you've made a higher high and a higher low. So you're looking for this to continue, right? To continue after such an aggressive sell-off and rollover, losing key support, right? So you literally need to get above here as your key support, but it looks as though you're well on your way. $1.50, right? So it looks as though you're on your way. You can see you're getting an anchor trigger wave, money trying to come back in. Okay, 12-hour here. A little bit of a little double top here at key levels of resistance. Let's pull our beautiful fixed range volume profile. Pull that across here. Take a look. Okay, and you do have some resistance and you have some support down here, right? So you would look for this to hold here. And you want to see price get above this 154. So I would be looking, if I'm identifying where the volume is thickest and the candle closes are, it's this value area low. You can see that's where volume kicks out. You can see multiple levels of confluence within this smaller time frame of a range right here, and right here. So you want to see this price get above there and continue to work upwards. Okay, that's going to be your sign of strength for continuation, right? The only concern right now with this is that you got this sort of double top rollover here, and you have made a lower low. Okay, so that's the thing is, if you are looking for the continuation, it would be that and then this. Okay. However, if you do push back up to this area here and flip it as support, this can just be a more macro continuation back up rather than a double top rejection continuation down. So that's what I would be looking for on FET right now. Let's go into our 4 hour. Yeah, very aggressive sell-off here. Double bottom with a bullish divergence. Okay, so that's looking good here on our 4 hour. You can see the lower low and the higher high with money coming back in. VWAP at the 0 line. So overall, this could just flag out and then push up back into that 150 area. Okay, that's where I'd look for a retrace and continuation as well. So right now, in a little bit of a predicament where you don't want to just get long blindly off of this, but you could be considering looking for a potential long if you see this low here hold above this low here. Okay, so you have held, but it's in risky territory, right? After such an aggressive sell-off, you want to see either the push up from where we are right now, or you're expecting a swing low to grab this order block down below here and then continue outwards. Okay, you can also, if you want, it's not financial advice, hawk tour, but you I can't do it anymore. Okay, someone's gonna record that and make me look silly. Like I said, there's no bad advertisement. So you can look for a breakout of this downtrend as well. Okay, so we'll see if we do get that continuation to the upside, my friends. Okay, bet hopefully breaking out onwards and upwards. If we look at its friend, Mr. Render here, with our beautiful setup the other day, same kind of deal. Coming back, retesting, breaking out, and pushing to the upside, continuing to make higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so you look around the AI space, yes, a little bit suppressed. Even BitTensor right now, we are looking for a pop out, but it has yet to happen. Okay, so a little bit of patience here with the AI. You know, a lot of things just kind of trying to find their bottoms and break out across the board. So a little patience will be required for any of these things. Just here to record it and show it to your kiddo when they're a teenager. RMT, I'll forgive you. I mean, RMT, let's see some RMTs in the chat, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, bro. I'm sure the kid will have a sense of humor if it's anything like me, so hopefully it can handle its father going hawk tua when, when we all have fun here. Much love to you, RMT, man. Thank you. RMT is always available to help. He always says, ask him questions. He's a very smart person. So go ahead and pester RMT with some questions because he said, I heard him out of his own mouth. He said in Belly Goat Tales that he, a lot of people ask him questions on research and stuff like that. He's very knowledgeable in the space and has his own channel as well. Go check him out. Much love to you, RMT, man. Much love to you, bro. Everything I know I've learned from Alexandra G. Yeah, me too. Well, I guess we'll have to put Alexandra G emojis as well there. The original Alexandra G emoji. You know what? I gave everybody the Alexandra G emoji for them to use. Okay. I even cut the background out of it. Okay. I cut the background out of it and I sent it to everybody, and all of theirs has a black background. I don't know what's gone on with the transfer of the PNG file, but don't mess with Alexandra G, okay? Otherwise, she'll hit you over the head with this big-ass wrench. Oh, man. Gotta love that big wrench, man. Alexandra G, a mod for all and all for one. Let's go over and take a look at Sand. Enter Sandman. Boom, 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 You guys love it. All right. So sand 4-hour bear flag breaking down. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh man, sand. Sand. Revisiting bear market lows, right? Oh man. So if you like sand and you believe in sand, this is probably a good area to DCA maybe. I don't know, man. I don't like sand, but right now you can see it's in a perfect bear flag, right? It's in that perfect bear flag. So you're looking for lower, right? Until you get established support, and like literally it needs to get like, if we're pulling volume even here across, right? And we're looking at this thing, it needs to get here. That's where it needs to be. Otherwise, you're stuck here. You're stuck bouncing off of this area within here. That's your high, that's your low, and then your high. So that's your area there just by looking at volume, right? The image you posted on X for Alexandra G saved with a black background. Same with the one PMB did of Dave. I think maybe it was an X issue. Can you DM me the original PNG later? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I'll do it right now because, you know, that's how we roll. The people can wait. Oh. Where are you? Oh, why can't I find you in my friends? I thought we were friends, RMT. I thought we were friends. I just send me. I can't. Oh, there you are. I found you. I won't show anybody our dirty conversation we were having. I'm kidding. So sand, yeah. I mean, this is crusty. We want to be keeping that sand out of our shorts, if you know what I mean. Bear flag breakdown. Short? Ugly, yeah. So literally needs to hold this area here, needs to get above here. Okay? Needs to get above here, hold it as support, and start pushing, okay? If this is a DCA, a spot buy, then, and you do believe in the sand infrastructure network thing, great area. And it showed you that it can move, okay? It doesn't mean it can't move. This is almost a 200% move from the lows. So thank you much, sir. What happens in DMs stays in the DMs. I love it. Death before dishonor, man. That's the way to go. So needs to break out from here. Flagging out, very ugly. I would like to see a high put in above this, right? And then the retest continuation. I'm not looking for the swing failure pattern here because it's too risky in my opinion. Because of this. It's been proven that it's just ripping to the downside, right? There is no safety net below here, in my opinion. This is your lows of lows. So maybe you come down, you grab some liquidity here, and you push back up. But for me, you'll get those percentages. So you want to see this, right? You don't want to have some hopium for something that has proven it's not working right now, right? So a little bit of patience will prevail, okay? Let's go over and take a look at Ando. Ando is next. Jeanette requested this. Real world assets, Ando. Jeanette, were you not in the Discord? Oh, I know you're in the Discord, Jeanette. So Ando, trade setup, given in advance Saturday. from this level, zero drawdown trade given in advance, has worked out perfectly. Yesterday, we looked at Ando. We said if we were coming back and retesting, it would be down to this key level. Key level has been retested. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm tooting my own dang horn because I'm helping people make money. Okay? And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So it's come back and it's retested the lows. We look for a continuation breakout of this downwards triangle. Very nice move up. We were eyeballing this area. We gave the long here. We gave the idea yesterday here. So tomorrow we're probably breaking out and continuing up like this, okay? Right now, possibly a good opportunity for a breakout. Why do you want to jump into this right now? You don't. You want to wait for the breakout. Otherwise, you're coming back down to the lower part of the range, right? So the breakout would look something along the lines. You can see what we're in right now. So if we're looking at the short-term time frame, right, and we pull this up, I'm looking for a push out of this downwards trend, establish support on this key level here, and then the continuation, okay, at 122. If I don't get that, I'm looking to fall back down into this key area that we marked out over the weekend where we did take the initial long for another bounce within this triangle, but also being cautious because we know that the further we get along here, the more violent the move will be. So if we get rejected from here and we come down here, this could put us at a situation where we're breaking down, right? So right now we want to see the breakout, retesting continuation up at this level. Otherwise, we're looking to get rejected and come down to this level down here. And that's kind of where I'm at for Ando. Okay? Damn, I completely missed that Ando call. You blame Pollo. I don't blame you for blaming Pollo, man. I would blame Pollo too. I mean, cluck, cluck, motherfuckers. But the Ando call was there. If I could turn back time. And it was before, way before we got there, okay? There's your Ando call, way in advance for the breakout and continuation, okay? Zero drawdown, one of those trades. We also gave the Solana trade with zero drawdown as well. So if you're not in the Discord, I don't know what you're doing, man. I can't help you. I can't help you. Just here to show you guys all the goodies, man. And look at Solana, that perfect bounce off of our level. Making new highs yet again. Solana's tearing it up, baby. Let's go Solana, man. Solana, Bobana, da Fipa, Papana, Pana. So, I can't wait till you're juggling kids and trading. Oh, man. Live streams at 2 a.m., friends. Can't wait. Can't wait, man. Going over to Render. Let's take a look at Render. Someone requested Render as well. Where's our AI tokens here? So Render. We had that little trade set up here at $7.45. That was given to a different community that I teach for. And it has bangs. So let's remove that to kind of lighten the load, okay? Lighten the load. So what is the idea with anything that looks like this? Okay, so you have your clearly defined resistance. You want to see a breakout retest of this resistance, okay? That is numero uno. What are we doing right now? We're bouncing off of a 382, I believe it is. So let's take a look here. Okay, 382.5 bounce, okay? This is still in play, okay? I would just put it a little bit lower, okay? That's where I would put it. Now, I would look for this to come back down and retest. Something like this. Right? Or we're looking for something like this. Okay? Either way, it's good either way, okay? Beautiful accumulation down here. Pushing into the lows, retesting the low here. Grabbing that order block. Now, if we do lift off from here, we are leaving a lot of liquidity down below, but I do believe it has come down sufficiently to kind of do that. So right now we're simply looking for established strength in this where it is moving out, right? It is moving out, and so far so good. So far so good. I do hold quite a bit of render, so I am looking for a continuation here as well. The still bullish move is still for us to do this. Okay, that's still bullish. As long as this low holds, we're still in an uptrend. Otherwise, we're looking for that swing failure pattern and continuation. So if we come down to this level here on render, that would be ideal so that we could possibly get long, okay? Right around here, continuation. If we lose that level and we lose this upwards trend line here, then it becomes a matter of grabbing liquidity out of here and then continuing outwards, right? That last kind of swing into the lows, okay? So keep your eyes on the prize. Be patient. Let it come to you. If we break out, we're looking for the retest of the highs, right? We're looking for this retest. We let it break out. Let it run because it's going to come back and say hello to the highs, okay? That's typically what happens, okay? And then we get long here. What's going on? Mark Dutch, man. The man, the myth, the legend. Let's see some wooden shoes in the chat. Much love to you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. I wonder if our live stream will perk up at 3 o'clock. How long have we been live here for? Jeez, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Wow. Spoiled. Do you guys like an earlier live stream? Let's ask the people. Start poll. When live stream? 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Let's do it. Let's see what you guys think. Bring back the 24-hour. We did like that 9-hour stream that one day. That was exhausting. I was so hoarse after. I mean, this is Eastern Standard Time. So in relation to your time right now, it is 2:45 Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time you are, it is 2:45 right now. We typically go live at 3. Okay? So we typically go live in 15 minutes. However, we went live early today because, I felt like it. I was like, Mrs. Otter, I feel like going live today. So I'm going to go live right now. And that's what we did. Let's go over and take a look at Floki. So you got the idea here for render. Let's shut this off. Let's look at Floki here. Floki's curving up, okay? Curving up. Very aggressive downwards movement. We look at Floki ETH, sort of meme coin here. Can it do better? Absolutely. This is I guess you'd say a macro high or low, right? A beautiful Wyckoff accumulation pattern here down below. Looking to break out, right? That's our spring, that's our retest, and that's our continuation, right? So, wow, a lot of you people like 1 p.m. Wow. I like 1 p.m. too. I like 1. Ooh, we could be doing a 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream for all you absolute legends. I like that. I like that. Okay, so Floki. Beautiful. Wyckoff. Okay, we like Wyckoff here. Wyckoff when you can, Let's see if it looks what I'm thinking it looks like. Okay? Do you guys agree? We come down. Okay, we come down. We bump up. We swing fail. Swing fail. We pump up. We pump up. We put in established support. And then we take off. Okay? It's close. We didn't have any sort of swing failure pattern here. Okay? However, looking pretty good in my opinion. Okay? It's never going to be perfect. Never going to be perfect, right? The bottoming structure, right? An accumulation structure where we're looking for this to whack off to the upside, right? What do we need to see, my friends? Wyckoff is what you do on your own time, my friends. That's what Tony says. I like 1 p.m. Maybe we switch the stream to 1 p.m. if you guys want it. Okay? So we need to see higher highs, right? We are seeing just barely a higher high. So I will look for a retest back down into the support area before continuing upwards, okay? That's what I would like to see. I would like to see this and then this. Do we get it? Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let's pull the fixed range volume of this area here. Let's pull this back just a little bit here. See what's above us, okay? So yeah, value area high. You typically want to sell here. However, we can see beautiful pushing to the upside, looking for that continuation with money coming back in. Let's see the 4-hour. Money coming back in. 12-hour. Money coming back in. Lower low, big bullish divergence here. Okay. Inverse head and shoulders, right? As well. Inverse head and shoulders. However you want to draw it, you can draw it. You can go like this. Right? There you go. The BioMX, member for 5 months, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, great plus not two. Don't want to choose between Sin City, Crypto Friends, and Otter Gang. Yeah, I love SCC as well. So I appreciate you, BioMX. BioMX, part of Billy Goat Tales, which is on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I did remind you once, but I will remind you again. We got Army Piper on the show this evening, so go and check out Billy Goat Tales on Twitter, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be sharing it out in the Discord like I always do. So looking forward to that. So can we break out? That is the question. First stop, clearly going to be up here into this order block up here. So we'll see where we get to, my man Chris. But right now you can see you're coming up to your liquidity, probably a rejection back down to this area right here, and looking to get long on the retest of the previous highs, okay? Looking to get long on that, looking good, putting in some structure to the upside. I would like to see a close above here before heading down, and then look for that continuation, okay? Looking good here on Floki. Let's go over and take a last look at Aerodrome. Aero has been absolutely humiliated into the nethers. I don't know. I can do some better. You gotta call upon your inner British commentary, right? Right into the nether region, right? I gotta get Mrs. Otter on here and just being like bollocks. This thing looks like a Ted, right? But you know, she probably is rolling her eyes right now in the other room, listening to me talk a load of crud. So we got another level of support here for Aerodrome. I'm sorry to who's that guy? Something Jung. He was telling everybody to buy Jung. What's his name? Mr. Jung. He's got like 1 million subscribers. Crypto. Some Jung guy. He was telling everybody to buy Arrow up here. I bought Arrow at 50 cents and now it's at 51 cents. No, I'm joking. Okay. So not looking good. Not looking good. I would expect this to come back and revisit here. Okay. This 50, this is rolling over hard. Right? This is like ugly AF. He needed exit liquidity. Yeah. See, this is why you don't participate with these people who are shilling you coins, right? What's his name, man? It's driving me. Brian Jung. Is it Brian Young or Brian Jung? This guy, 1.8 million subscribers. He's got abs. He's got a team. He's probably got those curated videos that are, oh yeah, he's got the cutouts. He's got the editor. Let's see if he's got the Arrow video. Let's see. Last chance, guys. The last chance, 3 months ago. 3 months ago to get into Arrow. Let's see the S tier. I'm probably going to get copyright infringement here. Where's the S tier Arrow call? 3 months ago. If you bought Arrow 3 months ago, we're in June, July, June, May. You'd be buying him here or here. Oh, man. I ain't saying ish, okay? But it's your last chance, guys. This is your your last chance to get rugged, okay? I'm just saying. I don't hate on anybody. You guys know that. I'm peace, love, tolerance of everybody else. But careful what you listen to. Learn how to do your own research. If he's got abs, he's not a real trader. Oh, he puts together very high quality videos. Doesn't mean he's day trading. Doesn't mean he's Anyways, I'm not here to shit on anybody's hustle, okay? Congratulations. I just have morals. So yeah, I'd expect to bounce off of here. This would be my first level, the 618 extension level. So looking for that continuation. If you lose this level here at 58 cents, you are coming down to this level down below here, and is maybe a great buy. Do your own research. Have a plan. Put that into practice, right? If not, then just trade with us, right? Trade with us, learn how to manage risk, crush it together, because that's what we've been doing lately. I mean, it's beautiful. I love seeing you guys win. You can look at here. We called the Bitcoin bounce down here. We called the Ethereum bounce. We called the Ando bounce. We called the Solana bounce. And I ain't here to just be like, we called it. I'm just here to be like, congratulations, guys. We're doing good work, and we're helping each other profit and make money in this market. And it's not easy. It's not easy navigating crypto. That's why we have such a strong community here at the Otter Gang, right? So we'll see if this continues up on Ethereum. I have hit take profit 1. I'm currently up 20% on my trade, right? Receipts. We continue to show you guys what we're doing, how we're doing it, and continuing to try and help people along the way, okay? I just want to say thank you, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Hey, we might consider doing the 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live stream. We'll have to see how the rest of the Discord feels. We're going to put a poll in there as well. But thank you guys so much for supporting me, helping me support you guys. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye. Boom, 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 boom.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. 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 On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so